the business credit card approved for $5,000 credit line. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as smash the like button. So for today's video, we have a special review. I know I talk a lot about no hard personal credit checks, but generally that's going to be more associated with a lot of the fintechs. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about a revolving business Visa credit card. So you can revolve a balance where you don't get any hard personal credit check. Now, this may come as a surprise because this particular institution, we've already done a previous review, but at the time I didn't necessarily gather all of the data points in terms of the business side. So I'm gonna be sharing those insights with you today. And before we get into today's video, I just want to remind everyone, this is not financial advice. We're not recommending, endorsing, or telling anyone to apply. Now, the reason why I was very excited is because, in my opinion, what I'm about to share with you is a game changer, because anyone nationwide, any business owners nationwide can get access to this particular revolving credit card, and there's no hard personal credit check. So I would put this up there with like the Sam's Club MasterCard, because there's a lot of, Sam's Club MasterCard was only one of the few revolving business credit cards that anyone could get access to without having to undergo a hard personal credit check. So again, I was able to get approved for a $5,000 business credit card, 0% APR for 15 months. It is a personal guarantee, and there was absolutely no hard credit checks. So it's going to be the NIH FCU Visa Business Rewards Credit Card. The Visa Business Rewards Credit Card offers 0% intro APR for 15 months on purchases and balance transfers. So think about this, as a business owner, being able to leverage 0% APR for 15 months. Imagine what you could actually use that for your business. So that's 15 months with no interest. So after the introductory period, you can get a variable APR from 12.49 to 17.49, which isn't too bad of a range. It also earns 1 point for every dollar that you spend on net purchases, and you could redeem the points for either cash, travel, gift cards, merchandise, or you can donate to NIH charities. So in my opinion, I think this is a pretty decent business credit card because, again, it's not going to be reporting on your personal credit. So you could leverage it, utilize it, and it's not going to impact your utilization. So there's two ways that you can apply. So you can either fill out a business account inquiry, which is what I would recommend. So you just fill in your first name, last name, email, phone number, contact method, your business name, and just some other basic information. Once you submit this form, they're pretty good about responding back. Now, the first application that you're going to fill out is the NIH FCU business account application and agreement. Very basic. You're just going to be putting in business information. And I would recommend to also open up a checking account, because one thing about the credit card, so one of the reasons why they offer a credit card is because they don't actually give you a business debit card. So they don't issue business debit cards whatsoever. Although they do have business checking accounts, they don't issue business debit cards. So that's probably one of the reasons why you want to open up a business checking account with them. So you'll get a business credit card along with your checking account. Of course, you do have to qualify for the credit card, but again, they're not issuing business debit cards. So this is a pretty easy application to fill out. This just gives you some information on their checking account. So they do have fee-free transactions up to $200 a month with the Carefree for Business. Then they have the Total Care. So this is if you have more transactions. But the Carefree business checking account, there's no monthly account fee. So this is definitely a solid business checking account. The next application, this is the certification of beneficial owners. Now, this does ask for your social security number. Now, as I explained earlier in the video, every single application that you fill out, right, if you're a beneficial owner, you're going to have to provide your social security number. Now, this doesn't always mean that it's a personal guarantee, but this is for federal banking regulations, right? As it says right here, the information contained in this certification is sought pursuant to Section 1020 of Title 31 of the United States Code of Federal Regulation. So you do have to fill out this form. This is a required form. They'll also provide you with the business membership packet. This has a lot of information about the different accounts. Last but not least, you have the Visa Business Rewards credit card application. Now, this is a very standard application. You put in your business name, your business information, your tax ID number, when your business was formed, your net income from the last fiscal year, gross sales, just some contact information. You do have to make sure that you sign this, and you're also going to have to put in the guarantor information. So again, this is a personal guarantee, meaning that you will be held liable for any debts. So any beneficial owner, you will have to be a personal guarantee. However, they don't hard pull you. Another thing about the business credit card application, you will need to be in business for at least 2 years. So that's one of their requirements as well. So the other way to apply is to just hit this apply now. And this is just going to populate the PDF, which you could just download it, fill it out, and then email it to businessvisa@nihfcu.org. Now, I would actually recommend that you go to the business account inquiry form and fill this out, because I actually did both methods. When I sent the email, I didn't get a response, but when I finally filled this form out, someone did reach back out to me. So here's the email that I shared on the community page where I did get an approval. So it says, "Hello, Mr. Allen, the business credit card approved for $5,000 credit line. Please confirm if you accept the offer." Now, this was from the actual assistant branch manager at NIHFCU. So I just wanted to confirm that. I did get an approval with absolutely no hard credit check. Now, after you get an approval, you can expect to receive your card in 10 business days. So this is what I was told. So after you get an approval, then they'll request that a card be issued to you, and it could take up to 10 business days. So just to recap, I was able to get approved for a $5,000 credit line with the NIHFCU Business Rewards credit card. There was absolutely no hard credit check, and it's been several days. I can confirm I did not get hard pulled whatsoever. And when I actually called in about a month ago or so, I did speak with a representative, and they actually stated that there's no hard inquiry. They'll basically do a soft inquiry, and if you get approved, then they'll open up the account. So I wasn't 100% certain about that, so I decided to go through the process myself, and I can confirm that the information that that representative provided was actually accurate. So I was able to get this with no hard personal credit check. Now, and I did try to extract some data points in terms of what credit bureaus are being soft pulled. A lot of you know that NIH does use Equifax primarily on the personal side, but on the business side, it could be different. And one thing I've seen with a lot of credit unions, especially on the business side, they may pull all 3 of your credit reports. Now, that doesn't mean you're getting hard pull on all 3. They might pull what's called a tri-merge credit report. So tri-merge credit reports are used a lot, especially with the mortgage industry. They may do an average of all 3, or they may pick your middle credit score. So just keep that in mind. Now, the NIHFCU business products are available to any member. And as a lot of you know, you can get membership with NIHFCU through the American Consumer Council. So this is going to be available to anyone throughout the country. One of the caveats, however, you do have to be in business for at least 2 years in order to qualify. Now, the best way to apply is to fill out a business inquiry form through the NIHFCU website. I've dropped a link down in the description of the video. So in terms of documentation, you're going to need your SS4 letter from the IRS. This is what shows your EIN. You're also going to need your articles of organization. You're going to need a photo ID. So this could be a driver's license, passport, or government issued ID. You're also going to need an operating agreement. If you don't know where to get an operating agreement, you can go to Rocket Lawyer. You can fill out a template and then just download an operating agreement. You will have to fill out a business application as well as a beneficial owner form. Last but not least, you're also going to need to fill out the business visa application. So there are several documents that you do have to fill out in order to apply. Again, this is not an online application. You will have to submit an application through an NIHFCU representative. I recommend filling out a business inquiry form on their website. That way you can work one-on-one with a representative and they could collect all of your documents to process your application. Anyways, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Let me know your comments and questions in the comment section down below. And if any anyone else has any data points on the NIH FCU Business Visa credit card, definitely let us know in the comments section down below. I hope this was helpful. Till next time, take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.